Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport. For today's preview, Western Province versus Pumas at the ATHLONE Stadium. A first for rugby in South Africa. It'll be the first time Western Province have ever played in the stadium just outside the Cape Flats. So it should be quite an interesting experience for both teams. But weirdly enough, it's an interesting decision to actually go to ATHLONE because apparently the Donny Craven Stadium was a possibility. But they decided to try and take the game to ATHLONE to try and find a new set of fans, maybe try and take the game to a different audience. So it'll be interesting to see if it works and what sort of crowd is that we will see. It is the reigning champions up against the Western Province, who are not in a bad shape at the moment. Very interesting games this weekend because, the top four all playing against each other. It's Cheetahs versus Sharks, Pumas versus Western Province. So it's first versus third, second versus fourth, as well as fifth versus seventh, and the Lions versus the Bulls. So plenty of opportunity for a lot of movement. Before we look at the two teams for this particular clash, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. The home side will be captained by Jean-Luc du Plessis. In the front row, Quenzo Blosser, Andre Hugo Fenter, Lee Marvin, Mazabuko will continue their combination. They'll be backed up by RJ Smith, who makes a sort of return back into the Western Province and the Stormers' fringes. Was probably expected to play a much bigger role when making his signing. But a ban and a couple of injuries, and he kind of fallen to the wayside. It'll be interesting to see how involved he is next season in the URC. Connor Evans, the very talented lock, slots in next to him. In the loose trio, Chad Solomon switches the number 2 and 16 for the number 6. He will be starting on the flank next to Jared Taylor, comes into the side, as well as Lone Nell. Gordon Simler is fitting back, and he will partner his captain, Jean-Luc du Plessis. The two wings, Tom Nell, Luke Berger. In the centre, Sasha Feinberg, Gomez Zulu will start next to Cornel Smith. Clayton Romakies will start at full back. Off the bench, Springbok capped Scary Ntebeni, Leon Lyons, Corne Wielbach, Andre Goodall, Armin Maritz, Thomas Bursey, Nombo Zwillendaba, and Duncan Sol. It's a pretty decent Western Province side. Quite a lot of continuity. A couple of players dropping down from the URC last weekend in the likes of Sash Fayman, Gomez Zulu, and Connor Evans, who were both on the bench, but still very much looking to sort of protect that Stormers squad. We might see a couple more players who maybe haven't played as much rugby as they would have liked over sort of the URC dropping down into this Western Province side. I'm sure Leon Zas, for example, will play quite a big role in the Currie Cup in the weeks to come. In terms of the Pumas side under a bit of pressure. They had quite a good lead at one stage, and now sitting just 2 points ahead of the Sharks. Western Province can get themselves within sort of touching distance of them as well. Gone with quite a lot of consistency, not too many changes to the side. In the front row, Cameron Dawson, Corne Free, back into hooker. Sort of swaps between me at hooker and at loose head. Juice Gumede at tight head. The second row, Shane Kirkwood is joined by Malembe and Pofu. Andre Bashir, Anelo Lungiza, and Kwanda Demaza are a very competent loose trio, and that should be quite a nice sort of battle between the loosies there. Chris September will partner Tiers de Beer in the halfback pairing. Andrew Cotta, Lundi Masengi, the two wings. Vian Fadico next to Diego Apollos, who just days ago and was confirmed as a Sharks player. The very talented outside centre will be moving to the Sharks. Was a schoolboy prodigy, and then so it took a while to really sort of live up to the billing. But he is now playing some serious rugby. He has snapped up the contract at the Sharks, and he'll be looking to try and leave the Pumas on a bit of a bang this season. Devin Williams, as always, will be looking to be very lethal in the counter-attack from 15. Off the bench, Peter Jacobs, Etienne Yannicka, Simon Raw, Dion Slabbert, Frana Kleinans, Jovan Sneyman, Brandon Thompson, and Etienne Tullyard. It's two pretty good sides, and it should be quite interesting to see how the pitch plays, for example, not usually used for rugby. Should be interesting to see the type of crowd we get in, and if there is a crowd, obviously be quite an empty stadium. It is kickoff. It will be at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, so not the worst time. You can clock off early as they do in Cape Town, to be fair, and head over to ATHLONE Stadium for a very new experience. They've been at the Donny Craven, they've been at Cape Town Stadium most of the time. I don't think it's the worst idea going to ATHLONE Stadium and sort of seeing if there's a bit of interest, or start fostering rather a bit of an interest in that sort of section of the world. If you have any score predictions, please put them down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven. I'll chat to you soon.